My name is Rouven Bodenheimer. I'm a partner with Bodenheimer and one of the founders of this firm. In all the firms and the environments I had worked before, I have made great experiences, and it was always an amazing time, and I'm very grateful for all of this. I just came to a point where I realized creating a law firm is really in accordance with what I believe in and how I think such a firm should look like. The efforts to start from scratch were, in my perception, lower than transforming the firm I was in to achieve this. That was the key point where I realized I want to start something on my own. In those days, looking back, the greatest coincidence and the most wonderful match I made was meeting Ben Herzberg in a very similar situation, and we ended up deciding to start together from scratch. Starting point that was key with regard to the substance was the idea to create a law firm in Germany that is able to do both. Big enough to handle large matters as counsel, but still small enough to foster and encourage arbitrators' work. Because the true combination of these two sides of the table is what I believe adds true value to our clients. That, I think, is something that distincts us in the market, because you have a lot of excellent colleagues, but they do mostly counsel work, and you have a lot of excellent colleagues who predominantly and almost exclusively do arbitrators' work. The combination of professionals who still do both at the same time is a very limited one, and that's what I believe is kind of a niche we have managed to fill. I probably would have been more relaxed because it will be beneficial if you follow your heart at a later point. Ben and I started the firm. Now we have grown. We have taken with Christoph Siefert, a lateral partner, and with Sebastian Feiler, we have the first own bred that we made equity partner into 2023. What I believe that we have managed across the board is creating a culture where everyone is really encouraged to contribute. I hope everyone in the firm would agree with me. This is not limited to the partner level. We really try to encourage everyone in this firm to express themselves and to contribute of how we can make this firm better, making sure that everyone loves coming to work, but also that our clients are very happy with the work we deliver and the way how we do it. What it requires, I think, is this profound training and practice. I think it's fair to say that I have gained both. Instead of doing an LLM degree, I decided to obtain a Master's of Art, a master's degree in mediation. And that is a great program. It's a 1.5 years master's program at the Viadrina University in Frankfurt-Oder, which focuses on mediation only. It's probably one of the most profound educations and practical trainings that you can obtain in the field of mediation in Europe. These days I observe, sometimes even more than in my own days, great concern in the younger generation, in the current generation of students, about how to design and shape their careers. When I look back, probably one of the best advice I can share is to relax. Not everything you do immediately needs to be able to stand the question, what is it good for? What matters is that you do what you really believe in at this point in time. I can give you one example. Learning Dutch. I spent some time in Belgium to study there. We had an amazing time. And I invested even money of which I didn't have a lot in those days to look for a teacher to teach me Dutch. Everyone said, why do you learn Dutch? You know, there's no neighboring country that A, is an average easier able to understand you speaking German, speaks German, and foremost is 90% fluent in English. So why do you learn Dutch? They just did it because I enjoyed it so much. And to also be honest, I just fell in love with a Dutch girl, so that was a very good motivation to learn it. Today, We in Bodenheimer, we still have several Dutch clients, and there's hardly anyone I can think of who appreciates more the fact that they can communicate in their language with us than our Dutch friends and clients. Because our work is truly international, that's exactly the niche we tried to fill, and we feel very blessed that the kind of work that comes to us does not require German qualified lawyers only. You can say either we benefit from foreign legal expertise on the matters that we handle, or you can say the skills and the knowledge that is required is not limited to any national admission to any bar. Well, partly it is super important, partly it is completely unimportant. We still do quite some complex litigation cases in Germany. Therefore, it is a great asset to have excellent German lawyers, and for obvious reasons it's also great and makes sense to be located in Germany. On the other hand, it's completely unimportant because a large portion of our work is truly global, and we could be located anywhere on this planet. It would only be defined by the travel costs that we cost for the matters that we handle. We are now in March, for the record. I have been several times to London. I have been to Abu Dhabi, Tokyo, Dubai, Vienna, France, Singapore, and I've been to Spain. It does take a toll. The benefit and the beauty of being somewhere else comes at the price of not being here. I cannot spend as much time with my friends and with my family as I would like to, but therefore you have also friends in other parts of the world.